All right, welcome back to a brand new video of the Targeted Individual Program, Targeted Individual Experience. So, like I said, I knew there was a reason why they were engaging in a heavy targeting in which they've done, and a very sneaky way. So, doing it very sneakily, but very, in a, not you, Alyssa, yeah, but in a very covert way, but also letting me know what it is that they've been doing. So, they have been messing with our internet, all right, and they had turned off the internet. Same thing happened yesterday when I got home. Right? They turned off the internet. You hear the sirens. You're hearing the sirens because when they realize that I know what it is that they've done. So, when I talk about the uh, infection of our PCs, even though we run the Microsoft antivirus protection, also I run what's the other? There's another antivirus, an anti-malware software that we run to scan our computer to make sure that there's no virus or anything like that. But of course, they can install software to hide itself from any antivirus program or anti-malware, any malware program or virus program that they install on our computer, right? So Windows did an update on my son's computer, and because I have automatic updates turned off, so it's not supposed to update, right? So my son started his computer. He called me last night. Said his computer is in a blue screen, which you see here. So I'm trying to see what's going on, and apparently, it looked like his startup disk, his startup drive, was corrupted. So I had to go into, of course, I Googled the issue, and found out that there are other people experiencing it. But here's the thing. With those who've experienced this is that when they type in the uninstall command prompt with the update number on there, they're able to uninstall the latest update. On his computer, I can't even do that. So what that tells me is that, again, they might have did something to his computer. They might have hacked into his computer, and they don't want whatever software or whatever spyware, malware program to be just in case, I look and to see what updates or what have you on his computer, things that should not be downloaded on his computer, because I keep telling him all the time, do not download anything from any suspicious site, anything like that. It's something that I've been telling him since I first gave him a computer. All right. So, and I'm always, checking on their systems to make sure that nothing is downloaded. All right. So as you guys can see here, it says with the command prompt, right? In order to uninstall the update, you would type in WUSA / uninstall, right? / KB : and then the update number. But for some reason it's not installed. It keeps saying WSA is not recognizable as an internal or external command prompt, a command operable program or batch file. Now I'm going to show you how that's not true. So if I if I click on one of these things, right? Let me see, get to a latest version. Let's do this one. All right. I don't want to do that. We want to go to I want to go to the command prompt. Let's go back here. Hold on here. Let's go here and then Microsoft. I was just on a page that had showed you how to uninstall during the command prompt. Okay, what's going on here? I'm hitting the back button, but having a difficult time. Okay. one of those pages that was on. Let's see. Is it this one? No. Jeez. Why is it being so damn difficult now? Right. All of a sudden now it's being so damn difficult. All right. So it gave you the number. Well, I want to show you guys. Here you go. So you see, WUSA is a recognized internal and external command. So why is it telling me that that is not a recognizable as an external, that WUSA is not recognized? When, again, I'm going to show you a video, okay? You know me already. I got to expose these things.
Them about the updates that we're looking for here. And here they are listed right here. Here is all the Windows updates. So if you want to uninstall one of these ones, you would just literally copy the number. You don't need the KB bit. You just want the number, and then you can basically type out this command. So let me show you how to do this. So copy the number here, and then basically once you've copied this, you need to type in the command. So that would be WUSA. So type that bit out there, and then put a space, and then put /, and then uninstall. And then once you've done that, put a space, / KB, : and the number, which is the number that you've selected to uninstall, which is causing you issues. So I've now got this number in here, and I'm going to push enter, and this will go ahead and say Windows Update Standalone Installer. Do you want to uninstall it? I'm going to say yes.
Okay, now again, that option, let me just turn this off. All right, so I don't even have that option, okay, because of whatever it is that they've done to his computer. And like I said, they hacked into our computer, they hacked into our Wi-Fi. All right, so they hack into our computer, hack into our Wi-Fi. And they have embedded themselves within the cable companies, and it will turn off our internet. Okay, so I got to run downstairs. Like I said, I got packages coming today, and Pam just keep calling me and calling me. She says that people keep ringing her doorbell. She said it's not any. They're not coming to the apartment. It's people that she doesn't know, and they rang the bell as soon as after Amazon rang the bell to deliver the packages. So now I gotta go downstairs. You see what it is that they're doing, right? So I can't call Amazon and say, hey, you know, your person didn't deliver the package, when they're waiting for the Amazon delivery drivers to show up, then ringing the doorbell so they can be buzzed in and they can steal the packages. This is the level of criminality that they engage in. Okay, this is the level of criminality that they do. So now I gotta come downstairs just to make sure the package is there. All right, this is what they're doing, because I got packages coming to deliver to me today. Right, this is the criminality of these people. This is what they're doing. They're criminals. All right, that's who they are. They are criminals. So I don't see any packages here for me. And here's the thing: why is Amazon ringing the apartment door, and instead of ringing the bell for the apartment, which they're supposed to be delivering things to? All right. Like I said, I got packages coming, and all right, here's one of my packages. Okay, but I got a few more packages coming in. So what is it? Like I said, they're up to something. So now I gotta go check to see if it says delivered on some of my other packages that are supposed to be delivered. When I tell you these people are criminal, that's what I'm talking about. All right, well, I had to come back upstairs, and there's only one of my package that was delivered. So, and while I was waiting for the elevator, they had the fire trucks. All right, and I'm just like, wow, the surveillance is unbelievable and what it is that they do. The real-time surveillance. Everything happened almost instantaneously, either right before things are about to happen or right after. They'll use their sirens, right? They use the sirens and so forth. And it's always to try to send me subliminal message, like whoever it is that they're using to attack me, whether in the building or in the neighborhood or what have you, and I expose them. Then they'll come back with this retaliatory thing, and I'm like, listen, you started this. I didn't do anything to you, but you participated in targeting me. Right? I keep saying, these people, they always talk about karma, but when they get in their karma, they don't like it. Then they want to retaliate. You know what I'm saying? Because it isn't like they stop them doing what they're doing. They still continue to do it. They just want you to be silent about it. That will never happen. That will never happen. You're near using the New York President Department using the siren. Yeah, fuck you. Right? Somebody needs to get on their asses. Give them a whole bunch of karma. You know what I'm saying? Because they deserve it. Right? Because they're in a position of authority and they abuse their authority every single day. Every single day. They violate my rights, your rights. Because they carry a gun and a badge and in a position of authority, they feel like they could do it. And they do it. So they have their karma coming. And I'm going to call it Carmageddon. Right? Because when it happens to them, it's going to be on a whole nother level. All right? Yeah, fucking your President Department are using their sirens again. All right? This is what they do. All right? So, as you guys see, like I said, I showed you guys how that I cannot install the latest update. They did this for a reason, because whatever they have installed on the drive, they want it deleted. I'm not going to do that. All right, I should. My son has a backup drive. This is he has a backup drive of his operating system, be it it's an older version, not older version, but Windows 11 just without some of the recent update. So I will probably have to swap that in, and then not do an update. And when Microsoft do these things, also when they roll out these updates, they really and truly, the fact that that they end support for Windows 10 is telling, and the reason why they do that, right, is also because they can do stuff like this to any one of us, right? They can just Windows 10 has reached its maturity to where updates are so where you don't see this stuff anymore with Windows 10, right? But with Windows 11, they can always do this stuff. And hear the sirens again. Listen, they've been going, man. Let me tell you, they've been going. But like I said, I'm gonna keep documenting and just proving what it is that they do, because you saw them put in the same command prompt that I just showed you guys to uninstall it, and it says what WSA is not recognized as an internal and external command. When have you seen this? Right? And obviously they expected to uninstall, right? Because you see what it says, but I don't even get that. It just keeps saying that it's WSA is not recognized as an internal or external command, operable program or batch file. That's crazy. That is literally ridiculous. Okay, so I'm gonna try it one more time and see what happens. Okay, so I tried with the second update that was there, right? Look, you guys can see. Again, WSA is not recognized as an internal or external command, operable program or batch file. All right. So whatever they installed on my son's drive, they don't want it. The evidence. They don't want the. So they want me to basically reinstall Windows again on his computer, which I'm not going to do. I'm going to take the drive out. I'm going to save it, and I'm going to not reinstall, but I'm going to put in his older OS drive that I had, because when I bought him a larger size NVMe SSD, basically clone his old drive, and so his other drive should still be, operable, right? So yeah, you hear all the sirens again. When they start talking about this and start exposing what it is that they're doing, they will hit me with noise attacks all day. Okay, this is what they do. Anyhow, I talk to you, and also look. I tell you, I want you to understand how these things are built into society and the programs and stuff like that, right? When I talk about the authoritative system and what it is that they do, listen, look, right? And because I know how they built these program into the system itself, whether we're using the computer, even down to the coding of it, right? This is what they do. This is how they engage in such behavior, right? This is criminal. This is, like I said, they are the threat to national security and public safety, not you and I as TIs. We are the experimentee. Understand that. We are, when they target us, we TIs, we targeted individuals. They target us for experimentation. All right, and particularly when it comes to BCI, brain computer interface, for the purpose of remote monitoring. This is, and then try to spin it as, oh, this is going to be, it's kind of like Minority Report, the Thought Reform Police, the what have you. There are always nefarious reasons behind these things, even though they try to put out some type of positive spin on it. But for the vast majority of it, it's because they have an agenda, and that agenda is not good for us. All right, talk to you guys in the next video. Oh, you think I don't see the Windows System 32? I just didn't mention it, but yeah, it's another reason why they do stuff like this. Okay, talk to you guys next video.